cause we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We're happy fellows, we just want groove. To the people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. It's not that serious, strike and cruise. We are happy fellows, we just want groove. To people who like us, we like you too. And if you don't like us, we still like you. We don't like trouble, we are happy people, happy fellows, we just want groove.
Radio is all about information, education, and entertainment.
Maybe that's before now. Solutions 93.9 FM has raised the standard of radio broadcast to preferring solutions in all human angle. 939 FM, the remedy.
Looks towards the left-hand side. Here's Rashford. Ahead of him is Yuri Tielemans. Can he pull it back at the far side? Morgan Rogers, 1-0 to Aston Villa. It's 1-0 to Aston Villa. Lovely work. Oh, my word. The Parc des Princes has fallen silent. And Morgan Rogers has silenced Paris. Villa lead here. This is incredible. This is spine-tingling. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Villa 1, Morgan Rogers. It's Vitinha for PSG towards Nuno Mendes. Got plenty of numbers forward of PSG. Doué now moving infield, making an angle for a shot, gets it away, and it's into the back of the net. Desiree Doué into the far corner it goes, and Paris Saint-Germain level it up inside the 40th minute with a curled effort from Desiree Doué. It's PSG 1, Aston Villa 1. Kvaratskhelia having a run at Axel Disasi now. Moves in onto his right boot, goes back onto his left boot, still going forward, and he's firing into the net. Kvaratskhelia twisting Axel Disasi one way then the next, and then found the roof of the Villa net in the early stages of the second half to give PSG the lead. Inside 49 minutes, PSG 2, Aston Villa 1. He's gone on a move forward, the ball's jabbed in towards him. Right, but a byline goes for goal. Martinez couldn't keep it out, and the offside flag goes up against. In behind and more danger now. Shot eventually comes into the roof of the net. 3-1 to Paris Saint-Germain. And that could be a crucial goal across the tie.
Great comeback for PSG against Aston Villa in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal game decided last night at the Parc des Princes. And well, maybe we can say one leg in, one leg out of 42 teams, because Aston Villa can come back at the Villa Park in England come next week to get a needed win against Paris Saint-Germain. All what Aston Villa just needs is two goals. 2 or maybe 3, just score 3 goals and you're good to go. What Paris Saint-Germain needs is avoid conceding, you're through. Aston Villa needs to score 3 goals to win 4-3 and avoid conceding. Well, we've got more to talk about on the show this morning. Remember, NPFL rescheduled games went down last night. Same as what we're going down today. In the world of football, world of tennis, not a good news in tennis for Novak Djokovic. No Andy Murray is out of the ongoing tournament. And well, for the NBA, it was the noise of Luka. In any Lakers a win in the wee hours of today against their opponent, Dallas Mavericks. I mean, was Luka Doncic going home and helping his team go all the way to claim the victory.
When you heard about this or saw this, you didn't believe it. One of the biggest trades in sports history. Shocking trade in the NBA. Luka coming from Dallas to the Lakers. So tonight, a lot of mixed emotions with the fan base here in Dallas. And Luka, a little bit after 4 o'clock, arriving at the arena he used to call home. He said it's going to be emotional. It will be for him and his entire team as he enters the arena, to a lot of cheers and a lot of attention, saying hello to former teammates and now on the floor warming up and getting ready for tonight's game. Opening goes to LeBron. He's going to attack the rim, and he's going to get a late whistle, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 4 seconds into the game. There's a good look at JJ. And, of course, there'll be a lot of chanting and roaring here tonight. Doncic, drive down Hayes, and he couldn't hold on to it. Turnover. Here they come, 3-on-1. Look out! All the energy looking towards number 77. The Don underneath trying to deliver some magic, and he does just that.
Good job of getting into the paint, falling back, and taking what the defense gave him.
Play in the corner, that's trouble. That is trouble. They're going to work it into the corner. 3 on its way, and it rattles in. There's PJ. Dorian Finney-Smith, who played plenty in this arena, is in the game for Hayes, is going to the rim and laying it in his AR. Luka got a hand on it, and now Doncic has control of it. Here he comes, 3-on-2. Doncic all the way.
Good reading of the distance.
James operating on the outside, trying to go around Lively, and does! He's still got some quicks, doesn't he? Rolling was Reeves. He finds him. He's underneath. LeBron gets hit. Count it! And now the Lakers are up 105-94. Cannot get complacent, and that guy won't. Shaking his head. Not tonight, Dallas. I'm a member of the Lakers, and we're going away with a victory. As Luka adds to his 43.
Magic, all the
Privileged, grateful to be here to witness something like that. And we'll see them one more time on Friday night. Bronny James, great pass. Great feed and the slam by Connect. To give the Lakers some credit in that department, obviously. Yeah. Lakers go 2 for 1 on the trip, and they're coming home Friday night after a masterpiece by Luka Doncic.
All the victory for Lakers there, and orchestrated by one and only Luka Doncic. And guess what? There was a chant about Doncic last night.
Look at his teammates, Stu. They're so happy.
They're cheering along with the crowd. And Luka commits the foul.
Come on. Actually, that wasn't the only chance made last in the wee hours of today in Nigeria, but last night in the United States of America. Yes, because, I mean, after the tears, it was smile for Luka Doncic. But for their opponent, Mavericks, after only 4 seconds of action in Luka Doncic's return to Dallas, the first chant broke out, requesting the immediate termination of Mavericks' general manager Nico Harrison, the man responsible for trading the generational talent to the Los Angeles Lakers. Fire Nico was the chant from the Dallas Mavericks fans, and it happens just like the way fans were shouting Osime when Finidi George led MPFL team Rivers United down to the city of Ibadan. But it is what it is, right? But now let's talk more about the NBA this morning. Hey, I failed to mention my name earlier. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. In case you're just tuning in for the first time, you're listening to the show for the first time. This is Solutions 93.9 FM. Now, looking at more updates here, we're following a chaotic 30-plus hours in the Nuggets. David Adamar met the reporters on Wednesday, which is earlier this morning for the first time as the team's interim head coach, and was eager to remind everyone what Denver Nuggets still is capable of, only 2 seasons removed from an NBA title. So, for one night, at least Denver Nuggets regained its form, beating the Kings 124-116 points. Is in 4th place in the West with 2 regular season games to go. Now, looking at other results of games decided in the wee hours of today, a poor outing between Orlando Magic and Boston Celtics, a low-scoring game, although Orlando Magic won that game 96-76 points as the Washington Wizards lost 103 to 122 points against the Philadelphia 76ers. Toronto Raptors defeated Charlotte Hornets 126 to 96 points, a huge gap victory. While Chicago Bulls defeated Miami Heat 119 to 111 points. In overtime, it was Uther Jazz beating Portland Trail Blazers 133 points to 126 points. While we have Phoenix Suns losing 112 to 125 points against Oklahoma City Thunders, while LA Clippers defeated Houston Rockets 134 to 117 points. Now, away from that, let us talk a disappointing one for Novak Djokovic. In his bid to win the 100th career title, that got crushed yesterday in another shocking defeat to familiar face Alejandro Tobillo, who handed the 24-time Grand Slam champion a surprising loss at the Italian Open last year, defeated Djokovic 6-3, 6-4 in the second round of the Monte Carlo Masters. Now back on clay for the first time since winning the Olympic gold in Paris last August, Djokovic said he didn't have high expectations going into the game. So maybe he saw that coming, right? But now let's look at games going down at the Monte Carlo Masters ATP 1000. Remember, at some point, Carlo Alcaraz almost lost his game yesterday, but he won. But this morning, he will be in action against Daniel Maya. And by 10 o'clock, Andrew Rublev will be up against Arthur Fils, Jack Draper taking on Alejandro Davidovich Fekina. Those are the first set of games coming up before Carlo Alcaraz's game. And Casper Ruud will be up against Alexei Popyrin by 12 o'clock. Matteo Berrettini battles Lorenzo Musetti. Daniel Medvedev against Alexander Minar. Nuno Borges battling Stefanos Tsitsipas, and Alejandro Tabilo battling Giga Dimitrov. So a man, looking at Alejandro Tabilo, shocking the world, and by 3 o'clock today he'll be up against Giga Dimitrov. Well, in Monza, Italy, the ATP Challenge is also ongoing there. In Madrid, Spain, we have the ATP Challenge as well. Same as what is going down in Mexico City. Okay, now moving away from the tournaments going down, we're getting updates about the suspended Yannick Sinner. Now, Yannick Sinner has returned from his 3-month doping ban. Is a month away. And the Italian Open organizers can't wait to welcome back the first home #1 player in the tournament's history. Sinner accepted his ban in February, and the settlements with the World Anti-Doping Agency WADA appealed a decision last year by the International Tennis Integrity Agency to fully exonerate Sinner for what it deemed to be an accidental contamination, although other players are already complaining. Now, the ban expires on 4th of May, a few days to my birthday, and the Italian Open, which runs from May 7th to 18th, will be Sinner's first tournament back. Well, while some players are planning for tournaments to play, some are backing out. Now, Jessica Pegula, Daniela Collins, and Macartney Kassler have withdrawn from the United States Billie Jean King Cup team. The USTA confirmed on Wednesday, with a handful of newcomers rounding out the group ahead of the qualifying stage. Now, Alicia Parks, Bernanda Pera, and Haile Baptiste were named to the U.S. team along with BJK Cup veterans Aisha Mohammed and Desire Crocs. The United States is hoping to bounce back after exiting the finals against Slovakia in the first round last year, and they will face the country again on Sunday after meeting Denmark on Saturday. The qualifying stage features 18 countries in 6 round-robin groups, with the final set for November. All right, we're going to break at the moment, and when we return, we talk football. Not the good news for Shooting Star Sports Club of Ibadan after the news of a 5 million naira sanction following the Southwest Derby game against Ikorodu City in Ibadan. Good morning, Queen Ajoke. Good morning, Philip Olalade, Adekunle, Mariam, Mati, Okunubiyoyin Kosola, Abiodun Olaide Omotosho. Guys, will be right back. Do not go anywhere.
can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they will work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
True strength. What defines it? The brilliance of a player, or when a team comes together to win. A solo beat, or the rhythm of many. The flair of one dancer, or the art of a troupe. One distinct voice, or the beauty of the symphony. At FCMB Group, we build ecosystems, empower communities, and create the future. Because we believe it's not just one, but the power of the group that delivers the future we all desire. FCMB, the power of the group.
Why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that's got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
Keep it 93.9.
Welcome back to Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions on 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Okunubi, aka Young Striker 9. Now let's talk football. For those of you who are just tuning in, you've missed updates coming from tennis, from NBA, the drama that happened where Luka Doncic returned home with LA Lakers. You know that kind of feeling when you get back to an environment where you have your ex. You understand what it means, right? I hope I'm not throwing shades this morning, but okay. So now let's talk football from the local scene, where it was sports shared between Lobby Stars and Remo Stars in Enugu yesterday. The game ended 2-2, and well, for Remo Stars, the team still maintains number one spots on the NPFL log following that drawn game, and it's like the party should be on, and let's say the eyes should be on the champagne. Remember, 38 matches, 32 games already played, and 6 more games to go. 61 points from 32 games. Drawing 4 matches, winning 19, losing 9. Remember, Rivers United still breathing down the neck of Remo Stars with 55 points, winning 15 games, drawing 10, losing 7 from 32 games with 55 points. So it is now the battle between Remo Stars and Rivers United. However, that is not what I'm looking at here, but the drama that happened over the weekend and the sanction coming from the league organizers. Now, Shooting Star Sports Club of Ibadan to pay a fine of 3 million naira and another 2 million naira to Ikorodu City for damages to their boss following security breaches that resulted in attack on the Oga Boys contingent. fans have also been indefinitely restricted from gaining access to Shooting Stars home games till the end of the season. So, but that's following the drama that happened, the fracas that happened at the match day 32 game decided over the weekend at the Lagos Salami Stadium, leading to a disciplinary panel sitting on Wednesday yesterday. So, Shooting Stars was found guilty for all 3 counts of failure to provide adequate security, failure to ensure proper conduct of their supporters, resulting in attack on the opponent and throwing of objects on the field of play and the referees. Well, Shooting Stars, under the rules, C26 is required within 48 hours when that decision was taken, indicates acceptance of the ruling or elect to appeal the decisions. So we are yet to get update from Shooting Stars if the Oluyole Warriors will appeal the decision from the decision of the league management, the league organizers. Let's keep our fingers crossed. However, we're getting update that former Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has resumed training with Kano Pillars after returning from a prayer trip in Saudi Arabia, the Lesser Hajj. Well, now still talking about the Nigeria Premier Football League. One game is to be decided today in the NPFL, where Ikorodu City will be up against Katsina United in Lagos, and that'll be by 5:30 p.m. today. All right, now moving away from that, let us talk more football stories. It was superb outing for Barcelona last night against Borussia Dortmund. 4-0 it was, and maybe the game done and dusted, but Hansi Flick is of a different opinion after this game went down last night.
Straight set. Free kick swung deep from Fermin. Martinez back across it in. Now there's a question here whether there was a touch on the line and would he have been offside, but Barcelona lead after 24 minutes. Could Barcy with a brilliant
retirement when you get that phone call from Barcelona
by a German international. Came through in the autumn to make his full debut for his country. Yamal with the cross for Rafinha, and Lewandowski makes it 2 minutes into the second half, and their 3 stars all had a role to play. At the end of it was Robert Lewandowski with his 39th goal of the season, and remarkably his 104th in this competition in all. And with Fermin, the ball carrier. Yamal, brilliant pass. Fermin, Lewandowski, it's a sensational goal. Barcelona 3, Borussia Dortmund 0. A wonderful third goal. Absolutely exquisite.
Well, it was coming, wasn't it? Everybody in this stadium could see it. The Barcelona players knew it, and I think the Dortmund lads did as well. This could, and they won't want to slow down. Certainly Lewandowski won't want to.
He's got 40 goals at the age of 36 this season.
Yamal.
Lewandowski wins it back against the hesitant Anton. Rafinha looks for Yamal. Is this another one? Yamal. Oh, it's simply sublime from Barcelona on the counter. Lewandowski won it to Rafinha and to Yamal, and the great Barcelona trio cut through Dortmund as if they weren't there. 4-0 to Barcelona.
No, I think both is very important. So the way how we play, it's the most important thing. And when you play like this, so it's also like then we also can score. And this is the most important thing. No, with this second, you never know what happens. So football is crazy, and we have to play like today. So also in Dortmund, so very focused, very with the ball, very with confidence, believe in that what we want to do. And of course, I will be happy if we make less mistakes.
Hansi Flick, Barcelona manager, speaking there despite the victory last night against Borussia Dortmund in the first quarter final. In their first quarter final game in Spain. Well, maybe a man who thought of winning UEFA Champions League with Napoli could not do that, but went to join PSG, and he was instrumental to the victory of PSG yesterday, coming back from a goal down. Kivika Kvaratskhelia, he even emerged as the MVP and saying that the battle is not yet over. Let's go to England and finish the damage.
Yeah, it was difficult start because we conceded the goal, but the good feeling was that Due scores us, and we come back on the game and we try to score more and more goals. So we are happy with this result, but we have to keep going because there is the second game and job's not finished. Yeah, we have 90 minutes, doesn't matter we concede goal or we score, we have to just keep going, just stay concentrated, and I think we showed them that we were 90 minutes concentrated.
It's about concentrating for 90 minutes. Hey, remember, the return leg for Aston Villa PSG goes down 15th of April. That's next week Tuesday. Same as Borussia Dortmund's game against Barcelona going down in Germany. And on Wednesday, 16th of April, Real Madrid will host Arsenal, who won 3-0 at the Emirates Stadium, while Inter Milan that won 2-1 in Germany at the Allianz Arena will be in Italy at the San Siro, hosting Bayern Munich. Now let's talk about the young boys in Europe. Talking about Europa League. It was a big drama yesterday. Talking about the statement made by Nemanja Matic about Nana being the worst goalkeeper in the history of Manchester United. But Ruben Amorim has talked to the Manchester United players to put their hands into the game. Also trying to douse the tension, saying that Matic did not finish the interview made by Onana, nor that he was trying to ridicule Leon ahead of the game going down today.
That is clear. I'm always saying that we are going to win the Premier League, so you can see it that I'm really optimistic. So I think it's something that you born with that. You cannot change. You cannot fake it. You can fake it for a while, but through your life, you are who you are, and I'm like that. So I'm seeing things in the positive way. Sometimes I get a little bit frustrated, but it's a characteristic that, like any other. It's really hard. It's really hard to deal with that, and that is for sure. And again, if you look to all the quotes, you cannot see disrespect there. Just respect, but trying to give confidence and to show confidence in his team, especially in this year, so everybody can talk bad things about Manchester United. Sometimes our group, as a player, as a coach, as a staff, has to show some confidence in our team. So I think that's all. And again, I know really well Nemanja Matic and how good guy he is. So he hears some things by half, not the whole story. So that for me is clear in this situation.
Ruben Amorim, Manchester United manager, speaking there concerning the interview drama between Nemanja Matic responding to Onana's interview. But remember, more stories to go down in the next few minutes where we look at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. Favour Lawrentola is too busy this morning to get his information. Drama happening everywhere. But remember, games are going down tonight in the Europa League. Tottenham Hotspur in England against Eintracht Frankfurt. Rangers in Scotland against Athletic Bilbao. Lyon hosting Manchester United in France. And Lazio going on the road against Bodo Glimt by 5:45. Well, I'll be back tomorrow morning on the Kick of Sports Show to talk more. Wow, where Ganzi joins me on that side. Favour, how you doing? Good morning to you. And with the result of the UEFA Champions League you saw last night, are you positive that, hey, Barcelona is true after winning 4-0 against Borussia Dortmund?
The same way everyone is saying that Arsenal is through after winning Arsenal Real Madrid
against Real Madrid
on wasn't
on Tuesday night.
So everyone is saying yes. So I let's just keep our fingers crossed.
You are sitting on the fence. The fence
I'm sitting on the fence this morning. I was expecting that of Aston Villa, knowing that it's the end of the road for them. Actually, I saw that one coming. I knew that the Premier League may not be able to host the Champions League may not be able to see the Premier League football league clubs go into the next round of the Champions League. But still, I didn't see that of Arsenal coming, sincerely. So I do not know what's going to happen at the Santiago Bernabeu where later on today. Wait to happen.
But a lot of people are also feeling like Aston Villa can come back stronger against PSG in the return leg. Aston Villa lost 1-3. Yeah, compared to a Real Madrid that lost 3-0 and a Borussia Dortmund that lost 4-0 against Barcelona. Okay, it's about parking the bus.
Like you said, for Arsenal, it's about not conceding goals. for PSG, it's about not conceding goals against.
Yeah, for Aston Villa,
so
they must avoid conceding goals and score goals.
They can want to score goals, but conceding they wouldn't want to. So it's the end of the road for Aston Villa.
Coach Favor speaking there. Coming up next is from the Dailies, the band Worthy, featuring Chechi, Sarah Njo Undo. Like always we say, keep doing sports and stay safe.
Why is it set me on fire? Onjo me Lara. Sometimes self had a para. Olo me Lara. Coco melon make me mara. I must take you to mama. Cause I'm a real true son of my father. I die no. I would have waited tick till I find you, ma.